my ducks, it's Simon here. Welcome to the Hermit's Cave. Just to say, I've just taken the cellophane off this, but I haven't opened the box yet. I started, as I thought, I started recording and I wasn't. When I pressed the record button, it obviously didn't take. So luckily I noticed before I got any further. So as you'll have seen from the title, this is like Groundhog Day now, saying it again. I'm here today to do a walkthrough and a bit of a first impression of this little deck of cards, which is called Wisdom for Wee Ones. It's by Mark Byers and it's illustrated by Logan Lee. And then there's a design by Sakura Zhang and produced by Dzerlin Entertainment. I think that's how you say it, Dzerlin. However, it's distributed by Red Feather, as you can see here, indicated by the logo. And as I review decks for Red Feather, I selected this one as one that I'd like to review because I think it's a little bit different. Also, it is still one of the main questions that I get asked, which is, you know, my child has shown an interest because, you know, parents are card readers. What decks would you recommend for young people? Now, this isn't a tarot. I guess it can be used as an oracle. But the idea of this deck is you've got these beautiful cards with these gorgeous illustrations on them. And on the back, there is a poem. Which is derived from the Proverbs in rhyming verse. So it says here, wisdom for wee ones helps children understand the power of wisdom to give them a safe and happier life. And I don't know what it was about it. It's not something I'd normally choose to review. But I think I saw a few of the images in the catalogue and thought, that actually looks really nice. And because I get asked that question a lot, I thought it would be fun to show something a little bit different. So retails at $14.99 in dollars. And it says, Wisdom for Wee Ones is a rhyming interpretation of Proverbs with charming illustrations that warmly bring home the point for parents and their wee ones. Based on the book of Proverbs, this set of 20 cards is perfect for parents looking for wholesome entertainment they can share with their kids, along with spiritual encouragement and light education. Now, as a bit of a disclaimer, as somebody who comes from a background, shall we say an alternative Christian background, I can find certain decks or that have a very religious theme. I class myself as a spiritual person but not as a religious person, a little bit jarring, so I'm intrigued to see these. That said, Proverbs, you know, they can be universal, let's face it. And also, you know, I've got the Psalm cards because I actually think Psalms are beautiful and also can be quite universal. So I just wanted to put that out there. You know, I'm not endorsing any particular spiritual teaching or religious practice. I'm just intrigued by this deck. So as you can see, it's got a sleeve around it, and then you've got the bottom base here. Oh, here, once wisdom makes her home in a child's heart, she brings all these gifts and more. I like that. That's a lovely quote. So, I mean, it's not a thick deck. I'm not quite sure why we needed all that packaging because they've had to put that in to raise it up because it's not, like I say, it's not a thick deck at all, really. We do get a little pull out. It's not a book, it's a little pamphlet. You see here it says Red Feather, a little bit about the creators, Mark Byers, Sakura Zhang and Logan Lee. Published by Red Feather, Mind, Body, Spirit, an imprint of Schiffer. Copyright 2022, so it's quite new. And if you could give just one gift to your child for their lifetime, what would you choose? Wealth, success, long life. And it obviously talks about the importance of teaching wisdom. How to use this deck. Okay, I mean, look at the images. They're lovely. They are really, really nice. But anyway, how to use this deck. There are many ways to use the Wisdom for Wee Ones card deck. For example, have your child pull a random card, read the text, and talk about the illustration as a fun family activity. So obviously, let's just pull one. We've got these monkeys here being mischievous, climbing the ladders and things like that. And then you've got a little, it tells you where the proverb comes from, and then a little poem. So that's one way. You can read a card to a child before bedtime and ask them to tell you a story related to the theme of that card. Read a card together with your child and ask them to tell you if they have ever experienced a similar situation. Select a card and look at the illustration together. Ask your child to tell you the story of what is happening in the picture and if they would do anything differently if they were in the picture. Oh, talk about teaching pathworking at a very early age. At the end of every day, each family member can select a card they feel best expresses their day. This is an excellent start to a family discussion. So you've got 5 kind of tips there of how you can work with the deck, but not exclusive. You can work with it however you want to work with it. I'm not quite sure how many cards we've got, so let's have a look. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's 20 cards. There's not a great amount here, but for young children, that's probably enough. And maybe they'll bring out, you know, other editions as well if this takes off, so that you can perhaps build it up. But I'm going to bring the camera down and let's have a look at some of these images and poems that accompany them. Okay, going for a bit of a different angle today. So here we've got a scene, looks like they're on Treasure Island, doesn't it, with the boat that's possibly brought them, and they're finding these treasures buried. And it says, you must work hard for the things you want, yet in time toys break and happiness fades. But if you look for wisdom like hidden treasure, wisdom will give you much more than pleasure. And again, it references the proverb. But you see, that's not, you know, for me, that's not overly religious. I don't know what the rest of the cards are going to be, but I think the messages should be quite universal. Wow, look at these little doorways between the trees. This little cat here. I'm not quite sure what this is. A little bird on the branch there. When you don't know what to do, listen. Wisdom speaks deep inside your heart. So stop and hear what she has to say, and wisdom will show you the way. Here's a happy scene. Children picking apples from the trees. Some people take and never give. That's true. Yet they still don't have enough. But wisdom's way is to give without fear. You'll still have enough of what you hold dear. Is that Jack and Jill? Going up the hill. Looks like they've gone with little watering cans and little trowels. If you make wise choices today, you'll be just like the strong growing tree. Roots that go deep, branches reaching the sky. With great strength, no storm can deny. These are really sweet. Really sweet. Whatever you do all through the day, wisdom is calling your name. Make sure you stop, look and listen. Wisdom will give you clear vision. This is the one. I think we've already read this one, haven't we? No, we didn't. We just looked at the image, really. So stop and choose wisely, think for yourself, and let wisdom show you the way. You know what they say, monkey see, monkey do. Don't let others make a monkey out of you. I'm not quite sure children will have heard the phrase monkey see, monkey do, but yeah. Wow, look at this. This is gorgeous, isn't it? A little outstretched hand, you know, making the way, just trying to beat the perilous storm that's coming, that's sweeping in, and that helping hand to guide the way. What is the best way to find someone? The answer is simple, to look for them. It is easy to find wisdom when you need. She is waiting to help you succeed. Is that a cookie jar? I'm assuming it's a cookie jar. Don't take too much, don't take too little. Have the wisdom to say, that's enough. It's all right to take just what you need. Also share with others as your good deed. Oh, look at that sun shining on the righteous. So we've got a school classroom scene here. Oh, he looks very upset. I think he's perhaps been picked on by others, but he's being comforted, which is lovely. Your words can make someone happy. They can also make someone feel sad. Think carefully before you say anything. Use your words to heal and not sting. Here's Grandma. Wisdom whispers to you in your heart. Follow me today. Walk this way. Listen to wisdom. She always knows, and she'll show you the right way to go. I love how that concept, that proverb there, has been personified into this kind of wise grandmother. We all looked up to our grandmothers. This is very magical, a magical scene. Wisdom is like morning in your heart, giving you light to see the right way. The more you listen and let wisdom show, the brighter your heart light will grow. The thoughts that you think become paths for your feet, so let wisdom's light show you the way. Guard the heart and take the right steps today. Just wanted to have a closer look. I kind of skipped past that quite quickly, but it looks like it's the same characters as well in a lot of the cards. If you make wisdom important in your life and treat her like a close friend, she will honour every wise girl and boy and reward you with a crown of joy. They also remind me a little bit of Dixit cards, where, you know, the storytelling cards. You could easily, as the leaflet implied, you know, one of the tips is to pull a card and tell the story from what you see. But it's nice having a little poem on the back. Wisdom is not hard, it's not hidden. But you must pay attention and watch. You don't need deep thought for wisdom to say, if you see trouble coming, get out of the way. Oh, we're at McDonald's now. Getting mad will not solve your problems. It's okay to feel angry, but then stop and think. Always let wisdom guide your good actions. Clear thinking is better than emotional reactions. That's sweet, balancing on this tree branch. Your friends are like a mirror. In time, they'll reflect the real you. If you want to be wise in the end, be careful to choose a wise friend. I like that. Your friends are like a mirror. In time, they'll reflect the real you. So true. If you want to be wise in the end, be careful to choose a wise friend. Why didn't I memorize that when I was 6 or 7? Oh, look at that, falling off a scooter.
one wanting to help, one I'm not sure which one I would be. I admit it, you know, I do find things funny, like trips and slips and all that sort of thing, except for when it's happening to me. Actions speak louder than words. People say so many different things, but if you want to know their heart is true, you can see who they are by the things they do. That's me called out. I think these scenes are lovely, actually. This is really cute. I'm glad I got it. It's easy to learn if you focus, but some people don't want to try. Wisdom teaches the way you should go, but it's your choice to learn fast or slow. And then here, look at the rainbow colours there, that tower. If you do good, you will find good. If you do bad, it will come back on you. Always do your best to be your best. Do this and you pass wisdom's test. Then we get a very, very lovely scene, this bedtime scene. The parents at the door saying goodnight, settle down with the teddy bear. I love that window. So this one is, wisdom says to you, do not be afraid. Trust her to help you make right choices. Wisdom will carefully watch over you in the night, in the day, whatever you do. Just notice that compared to some of the other, oh yeah, they have got little markings. I thought this was like specks on my camera, but it's part of the design. So there you have it. Wisdom for wee ones. 20 cards. Really sweet. You've got some beautiful images in this deck. Nice little poems on the back. You can use them or not use them. You could use it as a storytelling deck. But again, a great little deck for young people who see you using your cards and perhaps want a set of their own. Then maybe something like this is a good kind of starting point. So, wisdom for wee ones. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you're having a great week. And until next time, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.